All right, good morning. Welcome to the Elevate Renatus team call. This is your host, Keely Austin. Today is Thriving Thursday. I'm excited to be here with you. It's March 11th. Our quote of the day today is, the moment you take responsibility for everything in your life is the moment you can change anything in your life. Hal Elrod, that's the author of The Miracle Morning. If you haven't read that book, it's a really great book. I definitely recommend it. Our Renatus National Conference is coming up just next week, actually. That's going to be the 18th through the 20th. So we've got 3 full days of phenomenal training. I am so excited for the lineup that we have. Bob Snyder has also offered a couple of bonuses for those who are attending. And I believe this is going to be my fourth or fifth national conference, and they have been an absolute blast each and every time. This is our second year online. And I was very impressed with the online the online nationals last year. So make sure that you get your tickets, mark your calendar, get these 3 days cleared out, and we will see you at nationals. We've also got our dates for Leaders Retreat. We're going to be in Cabo San Lucas, Mexico. We're going August 20th through the 24th this year. We will see you there. Every Monday at 4 p.m. Mountain Time, we've got our Renatus Founders Live webinar that is through the Renatus Founders Live Facebook page. This is your opportunity once a week to connect with our CEO, Bob Snyder, and hear about any important updates that the company may have. We also get to see some recognition of who is out there making big things happen in their businesses, as well as a story of the week and a great training of the week. So do make sure you are going to the Founders Live every Monday at 4 p.m. Mark your calendar, and we will see you there on Mondays. We've got national study groups. Those are Monday nights at 7 p.m. Right now, we are working our way through the essentials courses. If you haven't downloaded the Renatus Helios app, make sure you do so. There's some really great features there, and they continually are adding more and more features to make it even better. So make sure you have downloaded that, give it 5 stars, and explore it a little bit. And what's great, one of the features is you can share it with your guests, and they can access the money mastery videos that are uploaded each and every day. So that's one of the cool features that it has. We've got so much support that I'm very grateful for. So every day and every week, we've got different calls that you can tune into and receive some great support on both the marketing side of your business as well as on the real estate side. So every week on Thursday, we have our private capital masterclass. And that is for those who have their AIT education. That way they can watch the private capital courses and then bring your questions to the masterclass. Every day, Monday through Friday at 9 o'clock. So right after this call, we have our daily real estate action mastermind, where we talk all things about real estate investing, provide support, get advice if you need it. There's not really much structure. We just talk about what we're doing. We've set action steps, and it's been a lot of fun. A lot of people out there taking action. And then we have our marketing call that we're on right now. So that's Monday through Friday at 8 o'clock. And we help support those who are marketing this business. And then we have our Zoom up calls. This week is the last week of our live Zoom up calls, but the playlist will remain. So make sure that you are tuning in live this week at noon for the interviews. And then you can catch all of the recordings. I believe we're in the 90s right now. We're going to hit 100 this week of different interviews of different students from across the country who are out there making things happen in their businesses. The website here, OES, is where you can learn about the optional event subscription, learn about what that is and how that can help you in your business, what comes with it, and why you want to be a part of it. So do check out the video on the website, and you can also sign up for the OES through that website as well. Every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Mountain Time, Bob Tierney does an intro for the Profits Education. So that's a great way to get any guests introduced to the education there. On Wednesday nights, we have our virtual house tours. Last night, we had a really cool house tour of a fix and flip. The gentleman will be making over $60,000 in his net profit. So congratulations. And this is a really powerful way to get your guests introduced to what Renatus is, who we are, and get them to see what's possible with the education and what people are out there doing right now in today's market. So make sure you and your guests are tuning in every single Wednesday to our virtual house tour at 7 p.m. Mountain Time. And then on Thursday, we also have another house tour, but Thursdays it's offered in Spanish. So on Wednesdays, it is in English. And then Also on Thursday, alongside the house tour, we've got our Pillars of Wealth intro presentation. We've got our follow-up and funding webinar. We've got an onboarding session, a velocity banking study group, and then a couple of real estate study groups, multifamily wholesaling and short-term rentals. So make sure you are tuning in and hanging out with us on Thursday nights. We've got lots going on. We do record these morning calls. You can find them both on Facebook Live as well as on YouTube. Our Facebook page is Renatus Team Elevate, and our YouTube channel is Elevate Renatus. The Elevate Renatus YouTube channel, you can catch all of the Zoom up calls that I mentioned. Just type in Zoom up after Elevate Renatus and all of those will pop up. And then our Facebook page, there's a lot of important announcements there. So if you're not a part of that page, definitely request to be added. We'll get you included there. Today is Thriving Thursday. We get to learn from Wanda. Before we bring out Wanda, let's shift over to the money mastery exercise. We'll go through the video and take a couple minutes afterwards to answer the question on the screen. So let's shift over to that.
This baseball legend made a ton of money in an entirely different field by doing this one thing. Baseball legend Ty Cobb was an amazing player. In fact, his record-setting .367 lifetime batting average still stands now, more than 80 years after he last swung a bat.
Today is Thriving Thursday. We get to learn from Wanda Carrasquillo. I love the touch that Wanda brings to our morning calls. Wanda focuses on mindset and personal development, which we all know is so foundational, not just to this business, but to life in general, to have a good mindset and to be always working on how you can improve. Wanda was born in Puerto Rico, and she earned herself 2 master's degrees in education despite many life challenges. And in her career, she succeeded in so many ways, but was constantly hitting the ceiling each time she tried to reach higher. And at the time, she was trading time for money and really had an entrepreneurial spirit, but at the time just wasn't really able to make any of her business attempts take off at the time. About 4.5 years ago, 5 years ago is when Wanda found Renatus, and she was able to exceed her income in less time and in less effort with the Renatus program. And in her first 8 months alone, she was able to earn herself 6 figures on the marketing side of this business. So not only is Wanda killing it on the marketing side, she's also taking massive action on the real estate side and just completed her 22nd deal. Wanda is a key leader. She is on the PIT team, meaning she's in training to be on the President's Advisory Council. And investing in real estate has truly created a bright future for her, and bright things are to come. Good morning, Wanda. How are you today?
Good morning, Kelly. How are you? I am so excited this morning, and I welcome everybody and thank you for all the things that you do to set up the stage for these calls. And I'm just so thrilled to have you, and thank you for selecting all of these videos and the announcements and everything. So first thing, I just need to reiterate, nationals in 7 days. I believe if we have 7 more days. So if you have not yet registered, it's time to register. You want to be there. I don't want to use the word you don't want to miss it, because that's a negative connotation. So I just want you to train your brain to say, you have to be there. I have to be there. And I have to be there because all of the things that you're going to learn. And I know that every year we said, hey, we're going to have the best of the year. Going to have the best one. But this one is going to be really the best one, because every year they step up a little bit higher. And the expectations and the things that you're going to learn and the things that you're going to receive, because Bob Snyder just put everything into this business for us, it's going to be amazing. I cannot tell you some of the things because we in Pack and Feeds, we know some of the things that are coming, but we cannot say it. But I know it's going to be amazing. So you got to get your ticket going and you have to be there. That's my best advice. If you want to progress in this business, that's the best advice. And it's the same thing with what it was saying in this video. that says you have to invest. What are you investing? Are you investing in yourself? Are you investing in your business? Are you investing only like in real estate? What are you investing on? And investing in yourself is one of the major things and the major keys that you have to do to progress in life and to progress in your business. I was just talking to my daughter this morning, and she feels a little overwhelmed because she is investing on herself on different training and coaching that she's taking because she has some goals in her life. And she feels overwhelmed because she also has a W-2 and she wants to pursue her passion, but then she has the W-2. And I say, until you don't launch your business and you do the things that you are passionate about, and that raise up to the level that matches or actually doubles or triple your W-2, then you can leave your W-2. And I just was referring to Connor Simmons, who just posted online that he just gave his 2 weeks notice. And that was like, yes, that's so awesome. But and I'm not saying that was easy. I'm pretty sure that was really, really tough. But now he has like 14 short-term rentals. He has rentals. He has his big portfolio. And it took him probably, 2 years or so to develop that. And now he can give the 2 weeks notice. So it takes time for you, but you have to invest. And you invest in yourself. You invest on the things that will give you passion, that will give you the things, not necessarily in the money way, but what you put right here in your brain. And you know that I always like to contribute to that. So I want to open up the conversation to what you wrote in your note from the video. So anybody want to share that from the video? I like to always, tie up that video conversation and thoughts with the training. Anyone? What are you investing? I don't want to take too much time, but I can call on some people.
Good morning, Wanda.
Yes, good morning. Who is this?
It's Maurice Moore. I put, I put invest in my education. For example, the 10-step program, 10-step training. I'm investing in that. Also, I put, I think one of the questions in the paragraph was saying something in relation to something that's changing, like what's changing coming up. And I put, what's coming in the world is massive change. It seems to be with real estate, with what's going on with like all the foreclosures and people moving from one state to another or to different countries. So there's a lot going on that we can, help people with.
Yes.
And also, I put just continue growing with the education, with fitness or whatever it takes to keep growing as a human being.
Correct. Thank you so much for sharing, and definitely growing personally. That is crucial, guys. That is that's the most value, because that's what you're going to take with you. You can create wealth. Yes, wealth is good. But when you pass, you don't take it with you. You leave it for your generations to come. Yes. And that's a good thing, that you leave an inheritance and so on. But what you put in your brain, you take it with you. It's part of you. You can continue to progress. And that is amazing. And when I went to Bali a couple of years ago, I had this really connection with myself and with God and all these spiritual things that I lived in that training that I went when I was in Bali, Indonesia. And I learned about this. I'm going to show you this. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, you can see it now. This elephant. The elephant, let me see the name. I always, Kenisha. And this elephant has 4 hands and an elephant head. So the elephant head really symbolizes the wisdom and symbolizes everything that you can put into yourself to grow and to be better. But then the hands, actually what they do is just the elephant move forward, paving your path and taking away all the obstacles from your path. So what's happening is in life, sometimes we start seeing some situations. And I always wanted to clarify this. I call them situations because I don't have problems. I have situations that allow me to grow and learn and allow me to be closer to God in my perspective, right? So that's why I don't call them problems. I call them situations. That's one of my life philosophies that I learned many years ago. And I have applied that, and that helped me so much in growing and getting better. So anyway, when situations start coming out in your life, is because this elephant, Kenisha, is paving the way and taking the obstacles away from you. When my daughter was telling me about how she feels so overwhelmed this morning, that's exactly what I told her. I said, it is important that you go through this process, that you have so much in your plate and you feel like you cutting yourself too thin, because that is what is going to get you to manage the situation and learn and how to continue on. And some of us go through those stages. Sometimes you are in a plateau, sometimes you are in a stress level, and you need to know how to manage all of that to move forward in your business, to move forward in your life, and to continue to progress in your business and personally, okay? So you have to thank Ganesha when all these situations come along to actually allow those situations to teach you, allow those situations to help you to grow and help you to learn. And instead of seeing the things in the negative way, you say, why do I have to learn from that? What do I need to learn? It's not why this is happening to me. No, this is happening for me to grow, for me to learn, for me to do better in life. So if you are stuck in your business, if you are right now in a position that you feel like you are overwhelmed, you want to leave your job, but you can't, and all of this, and you want to do this business, but you are not finding the people, and all of those stressors that come into your life, you can definitely seize them as opportunities for you to learn and grow. That's pretty much how this Ganesha works. I came across an inspirational video this week as well from Jim Rohn. And he says, he has like 4 questions that everybody, I think, need to ponder on these questions. And these questions will allow you to really go through this process of learning and growing and getting better at your business, getting better at your relationships, getting better at yourself, allowing to love yourself more, allowing to grow more. And I want to just go over these questions. And this morning, also, I got a text here in the chat from Fabiola. It's Fabiola, right? Yeah.
Flavia.
Flavia. I'm sorry, I knew it was with F. Okay, so with Flavia, and she apparently she wants to get this marketing going, but there's some things on the way that mental blocks or limitation fears, all of these things that make you kind of froze, I will say, instead of moving forward. And I asked her permission to use her as my example today. I don't know her. I haven't heard her all situations, but I know that the questions that I wanted to discuss with you will blend. So she allowed me to participate. So thank you so much for that. Anyway, I want to continue on with this And I want you to think very clearly in these questions that I'm going to discuss with you, because those are questions for you to ponder and to realize that you can move forward. You can move forward. It doesn't matter the situations. I have one of my best leaders in my organization who suddenly stopped doing. He was doing really well and then suddenly stopped. And I had a conversation, and it was because a situation that happened. And I had a similar situation. One of my deals went bad, and I'm not afraid to do it because it's the way that I face the situation. Yes, in the math, and when you do the math, I lost money. But you know what? What did I gain? I gain knowledge, I gain experience, I gain more leadership skills, more management skills. Money is something that goes and comes. And that's okay, because money I can recuperate. But the knowledge that I gain, now that's part of me. And then the next deal went better, and then the next deal is better, and the next one is better. Today, I got to go back and finalize this for the mobile home so that I will be on my number 23 transactions in real estate. And I manage both my marketing and my real estate side. And sometimes when I focus too much in my real estate side, my marketing is kind of, and then I jump back to my marketing, and then my real estate is kind of, So, but I find this balance. So people who work in couples and stuff like that, you are blessed. People who are single or doing it on their own is a little more difficult, but it's possible. And I'm not going to guarantee, that everybody will succeed and everything, that we have the same results that I had had. However, if I had done it, it's possible. It's possible. I'm here. I'm telling you, it's possible. Yesterday, and I was in Richard's office, and one of the gentlemen, brand new one, he was telling me, he just has the essentials, but he wants to do fix and flip. I said, you have to have your AITs. Yeah, but I don't have the money, blah, blah, blah. And what did I say? Are you ICM? No, what is that? So he didn't know. I said, let me show you. I grab a paper and pen, boom, and I show the compensation plan. His eyes were going open and open and open when I show him that the possibilities, that if he, from the moment that he started and the moment to he become 5-star, with the example that I gave him of selling 5 extreme flux combo, and he can make $23,000. He saw the possibilities of how he can make the money to pay for his education using the wealth cycle. And that is what people need to see. People need to see the possibilities that are there for you to really recuperate and to make the money that you need and that you desire, and the things that are going, okay? And building a team, and how you can build a team, and how you can help everybody and helping everyone. So that is crucial. It's very, very crucial when we are in this business. So I want to use Flavia to this exercise. And the first question that Jim Rohn explained that we need to ponder is why? Why? And let me explain you this why. The why means, like, sometimes we just sit here just saying, why do I have to do this job? Like my daughter, why do I have to be in this W-2 job? Why I cannot just quit right now? Why I need to do these trainings? Why do I have to come to these calls? Why do I have to do the classes? So all of these whys. So I want to ask Claudia, tell me, what are your whys right now that are stopping you? Why? Flavia, please.
Oh, hi, thank you. I don't know how to answer that. I think my biggest thing is not knowing where to start,
Mhm.
you know, and as far as I came into Renatus wanting just to do the education, but as I've been plugging into all these calls, and I love this morning call,
Mhm.
I realized that there's a big opportunity with the marketing side that I'm not plugging into. And now it's like, okay, how do I get this going? As I mentioned to you,
Yes.
I mean, I get into Facebook, but I'm very private, and I want to be able to, I have no problem posting when I do post on Facebook when it comes to uplifting other people. I'm great at that. I love, you know, uplifting, but when it comes to, I think, approaching it where I feel that I may gain from something, I don't know. I just freeze. I don't know how to approach it. I'm like, what is going on? It's like a block, like you were mentioning, and just like, and I thought, I don't know how to get over this and to do it in a way that it just comes natural, because I'm excited about it. And but I don't know how to get going. I thought, do I make street signs? What do I do? How do I get this
Mhm.
going?
And one of the things that you mentioned in your text was this afraid of the internet, or afraid of, you know, being more open in
Yes,
your.
I'm very private.
Mhm.
Yes,
And your
I
private.
don't. Mhm.
Correct. So I will ask you, why? Why do you think you need to be so private?
I don't, you know, for me personally, I've had a lot of things going on with the family that have been like crazy drama and everything that, of course, on my Facebook, I have family and friends there. And I just decided to kind of like pull myself back and like separate myself and just live and go down my own path as I'm trying to do self-development and everything. So now trying to come back and start connecting with individuals, it seems to be hard for me. It's like I've been alone so long, or kept myself isolated so long. It's like, how do I get back into connecting,
Mhm.
you know, in a way that's genuine? I don't, you know, it's easy just to say you're going to connect or do whatever, but to be really, have people really feel like it's genuine or sincere. That's my biggest thing right now.
Good. I'm glad that you mentioned that. And it's just because you made that decision. But now that you have a business in your hand, and if you see Facebook as a tool, not as a social media, which is
Yeah.
social, yes, but it's a tool,
Yes. Mhm.
then you can see it differently, and the privacy can go away. That makes sense? Because
I've been in network groups in the past where some of the suggestions, and early on when I started with Facebook, they were like, oh, your private Facebook group should not be used for business, and you need to know how to separate it and not to like throw up on everybody about your business in your Facebook group. So that's been in the back of my head, like, you know, I want it to be my Facebook book, but like you said, it's a tool for business as well. So how do I find that balance where people aren't getting like sick of hearing about whatever I'm sharing?
Yes, and that's very good question. And what it is that we do it organically. So it's not like you posting, come to this workshop and come to this, buy that. No, you just posting your lifestyle. Like the other day, I post one of my latest posts. I haven't posted like every single day. I used to post more often, but I've been very busy doing my marketing and my real estate, that I'm like, okay, if I post too much and then I get too many requests, then I may not be able to handle it. But that's my take, right? But that's my why. Why do I post what I post? So the other day I post, I was at the nails place salon, and I just took a picture of my feet and I said, hey, I'm just here, just, you know, enjoying myself. So that's part of my lifestyle. I'm not saying come join Renatus. However, somebody's going to look at me and say, Wanda, it's a Tuesday. She's in Florida and she's doing her nails. So, and then I am stuck here at my W-2. You see the mentality? So how can I be? I was talking to one person yesterday, and I sent her a note because I knew that she was a complex manager, because she used to manage a property management complex. And I wanted to reach out to her to see if she has an apartment that she can rent me so I can do short-term rental. So that was my intention. So I started the conversation, and then she hasn't done it for a couple of years. I haven't talked to her in a while, but we started talking, and then suddenly she's like, oh, I've been following you and I just want to be like you. When she said that, what is that door opening for me? Oh, yeah, I can show you. I can show you how I do it. I can show you how I learn to do it. So now I'm setting out an appointment with her. Do you see how that is organically? You just put things out there. Why? Because I am not going to be complaining about it. I'm going to use those tools to move forward in my business. So that's my why. When Jim Rohn said why, instead of saying why I'm here stuck, why I'm here, no, why I can do it. Okay, so we change it. The second question is why not? Why not? And sometimes we are, why not? Why not? I'm like Nate. Why not? I'm like this. Why not? This is happening to me. And we continue in this negativity and this path of why I'm not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. And that's what we need to start pondering on that question. Why not? And tell me more about your situation, Flavia. Like, why not? Why not changing that attitude of saying, I'm so private? When do you make that decision of saying, I'm private? But why not opening up and again and giving yourself the opportunities to move forward and to use Facebook and the tools on the internet to expand?
Yeah, I recognize that it was hindering my growth, the why not, and why not I'm not doing this or that. So just this year, I started doing some business mastery and personal development courses to kind of find what's triggering that in me. Because as much as, like I said, I talk a lot. I'm very social when I go out. When, like you said, it's organic, and I like helping people, giving information, but for whatever reason, that block, I don't understand it. And it's really affected me in so many different ways that now I'm recognizing that, I've taken it too far to where now it's like, how do you turn it off? And I can't, it's like almost I don't have the control. I do and I don't. You know what I'm saying? I know I can do whatever, but these plugging into this morning group and some other groups that I do outside of Renatus has really been helping me. And I'm starting to see, I don't know, just encouragement in a different way where I'm trying to shift my mindset so that I can really start doing it. Early on with Facebook, I just got kind of, like I was talking about throwing up. Some people on Facebook post too much about their personal life. And I thought, I don't need everybody to know every turn I take. You know what I mean? So I didn't want to be that. And so part of thinking all these things kind of made me stop doing everything. And I thought I have to learn how to just share. And it's such a different experience than before, and before sharing was picking up a phone or visiting somebody. So now with social media, it's so instant, everything. And I'm not one to carry my phone. I'm not one to take pictures all the time. I'm not like that. I hate taking pictures. So I'm trying to overcome all these little obstacles because I understand that this is my business, and social media and the virtual world is now more than ever with this pandemic so important. And if I want to have the success that I know I can achieve, I know I have to overcome this. So I'm trying to do as much as I can, reaching out. And that's the reason I reached out to you, because I heard you speak last week and it encouraged me. And I thought I need to see, any little nugget you can give me that will help me continue down this path of overcoming.
Thank you. Thank you so much. And the question again, why not? Why not giving you the opportunity to use the internet, to use the resources and the tools that we have out there, whether it's Facebook, LinkedIn, any of the platforms out there, to produce instead of consume. Some people just enter Facebook and everything to consume. And that's what then, if you get into the consumption, then you're going to get overwhelmed and frustrated and comparing. So we have to allow things to say, no, I am producing here. I'm online, but I'm producing. I am making contacts. I am just looking for my next person that I can bless with this opportunity.
No, that's good.
When you
Yeah.
see it that way, then you say, why not giving me the opportunity to use Facebook, of using one of the platforms online to really open up my business?
Yes, that was good. Thank you.
That makes sense.
Yes.
So why not? And then the next question is, why not you? Why not you?
Yeah.
And that means it's like, you know, there are so many opportunities out there, and the wealth cycle is so beautiful, and the earnings plan is so amazing. When I showed this gentleman last night, I missed to take pictures or record it, because he was like, he saw the first $3,000. He's like, and his mouth was dropping and dropping, his jaw was dropping more and more, and his eyes were opening. I'm like, you see the possibilities? I have a lot of people, perfect. And he will not be my ICM. That's beside the point. But he become an ICM now for the person, actually it's from Connor's group. So it's just amazing when you share and you can light up the life of somebody, giving them the hope that this works, that you have a vehicle that can take you from the financial struggles that you have right now and get you into a better flexibility, financial flexibility.
Mhm.
It's just amazing. And if you see it that way, because you have a message to give, and some people are going to identify with you and may not identify with me. That's what is so important, our diversity in our community, because some people may not like to work with somebody, but like to work with the other person. So you have to open up all the time. I have found people like, oh, I heard about this like a couple of years ago. Oh, perfect. It was maybe not the moment, but now is the time. If that makes sense.
Yes.
And you are the messenger. And that's why not you? Why not you to get and learn the earnings plan to become a true ICM and help others? I just signed up a couple, and I met with them like two weeks ago, and amazing. And I also, I left that house saying, this is what I'm doing this. I'm doing this because I know I can give hope to somebody to get out of their situation and move forward and do better financially and personally. And when it comes to social media, we had many trainings about this, but you don't have to post everything about about your life. We divide. Actually, Nate Lambert, he's the number one in the company in ICM sales, and he has 7F. But these are the ones that I know that I remember, which is faith, fun, finances, and fitness. So if you said, okay, one day I'm going to post something about fitness, even whether you do exercise or not, you can post somebody, doing some exercise and talk about fitness. Another day you're talking about fun, something fun. You probably went to some place, even if you don't like to take your own picture, just post something out there of fun, something about finances. Oh, I learned last Saturday, we had the workshop with Mark Kohler, and you can say, oh, look, I'm just learning about saving taxes. That makes sense?
Yes.
So every post, so you're not bombarding people, it's organically. And when people is like, something is happening to Fabia, what's going on with her? They're gonna come ask you. My first sales, well, my very first ones, I call people. The other ones, people were calling me. because I started to post my flip. I started to post about, my travels and stuff like that. I want to do what you do. I want to do what you do. And that's how I signed up my first, and actually it's been like that almost 80% of the time. I work with warm market, not with cold market. But cold market is, I convert them into warm market because I just become friends with people. But so it's not difficult, and it's very, very much possible. The fourth question that Jean Rom said is, why not now? So Flavia, my question to you, why not now? Let's start posting today.
Yes, it's funny when you were saying the 5 Fs or whatever it was, or 7 Fs, because that was one of the ideas that started coming to my head, that someone was sharing some of the slides, and I started taking picture of certain like messages, uplifting messages that resonated with me. Cause I thought, you know what, I hope it's okay if I borrow that and start at least posting that into my Facebook to start encouraging people and getting the mindset, because I wanted to kind of start putting out positive messages, especially right now with this pandemic. And I thought even doing this with you is a big step for me, but I thought even for Facebook, I was going to record myself, like reintroducing myself to everyone on my Facebook. And I haven't even put what I do as a profession or anything on my Facebook. I've kept it very bland. And I thought I need to reintroduce myself, to take that first step, to say, hey, sorry, I've been absent, but this is me. This is what I'm doing. I just, would love to connect with everybody and whatever, and encourage them, and then just leave it at that, and then start posting things and start getting engaged again. And I thought maybe I'm pushing myself out of my comfort zone just to get it going. And I just figured I just might as well jump in and do it and be done.
Thank you so much, Flavia. It's been very nice that, everything works so perfectly, because I have this plan, I have my notes and everything. And I'm like, these questions, and you sending me that message, just like, this is how I'm going to develop these questions, and it enrich the conversation. So thank you so much for putting yourself out there and being my guinea pig today. But again, I want to reiterate, I want everybody to ponder in this conversation and in these questions. Why? Why are you why I have to work? Why I have to do this? Why I have to do that? And then, why not? Why not? You have to study. Why not study? You have to market. Why not? And why not you? Why not you? You have a powerful vehicle in your hand. Renatus is a powerful vehicle. Why not you? And why not now? It's time to move forward, guys. We have nationals coming up, and it's time to jump in, learn from nationals. In 7 days, we're going to have an amazing training that will allow you to have the tools and the knowledge to move forward. And you be the messenger of giving people hope that they can financially have flexibility in their life. That's pretty much the message. I know that we are almost at the top of the hour here, but I think I have some things going on in the chat. Let's see, Kili, can you help me with the chat, please? Let's see, Andres, my mindset. Kili, are you there?
I am here. I'm just scrolling through myself. So
I know I have some private messages. Let me look.
oh, okay. Yeah, Seth just helped us out and typed in the questions.
Oh, yes, that's so great. Thank you so much. Why not? Why not me? Why not now? And that's, I don't know if you have heard Woody. Woody always mentioned that. Woody says that he felt so compelled to do something. He said, if not me, who? If not now, when? So Woody take it to that level. And all of you that are out there, if you don't have the Prophet courses, you need to get the courses, the Prophet courses, and put your order in the system, because the training is amazing. Knowing your drive, knowing how to understand other people's drive and learning how to communicate and learning all of that will help you tremendously in your business. That personal development from Woody is just top of the line. So I will not pay, any other coaches until you really learn from Woody on the profit courses, and then move forward. All right. I know that there are some people who have some personal situations. My number is 801-879-7340. Let me type it on the chat. And if you want to reach out to me like privately, let me put it here, 801-879-7340. Text me. I don't do very good with phone calls, but with text, I'm pretty fast in texting because sometimes I'm like doing few things at once. But text me, and then privately, if I have to answer any question or something and help you to move forward or unblock something. I'm not a professional coach or anything like that. I'm not claiming anything, but a little bit of knowledge here or there that I can apply from my own experiences, I can share with you and help you to move forward. And it doesn't matter if you're my team or not my team. This is my service to the community, my service to Renatus. And as a leader, I think it's for everybody. So I love every one of you. And from coast to coast, from around the world that we're gonna go, everything, I'm just here to support you and to help you to move forward in this business, because this is amazing. And it's your commitment to yourself, your commitment to your family, and find your why. Why are you doing this? Why not? You want to take the steps to move forward. Any other comments anybody wants to share? I think we have like 2 more minutes. Anyone have a burning desire to share something or any takeout from this conversation that we have today? All right, so if you feel like you are, so then I'm done with my training. Really, back to you, or if you have any final thoughts.
Thanks, Wanda. I think I've only heard this once, where the why questions, and so I really appreciate the reminder. I wrote those down, and it really has me kind of thinking about where I'm at with my business. So thank you so much for this training. And Flavia, I love that you came out and shared with us today. Thank you.
Thank you.
So we will see you at our dream call. We'll see you tonight at the meetings, and make sure to get your nationals tickets. And then we've got our intensive with Eric Counts on Saturday. So get registered for that and make sure you're building for that. And we'll see you later. Have a great day, everybody.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye, guys.